We've got a good one in store. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. That's good. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
Yellow. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Moving to his right. Going up top. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Deron Black. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. He's got space inside the 25. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. A pickup there of 28 yards.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll go again with Williams. Touchdown, Dallas.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he didn't. The breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
On second down, Mahomes. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. A pickup there of 19 yards. First down, KC.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Got a man, that's Rashee Rice. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 20.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. A short one caught by Kelsey. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Mahomes now to throw again. Was to his right, and he will take this one across into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. We'll get this up past the 30. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. In motion, Lamb. First down, Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Kill! 27! 26!
Now a second down throw for Prescott. And that'll wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Third and 7. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's very close to a first down, out of bounds right at the marker. Spot is just a little short, so it is fourth down. He'll try to run for it. Big opening up the middle. And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
47! Yeah! Hey, 47!
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's caught by Lamb.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Second down, Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50s. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, line in. Yeah, here we go. Hey, get line in. Here we go, 46. 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's hauled in at the 2. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Here we go.
Williams is in for a touchdown. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown.
Some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes. It finds the hands of Marquise Brown.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
13 yards.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Set to go now on first and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. And now the Cowboys are going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
That last completion's going to go a long
11. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and That's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, 47. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Line. 26.
On play action, here's Dak. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll throw again, Dak. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get.
A 26-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
3
City.
points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. A return now from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort.
They put Pickens in motion. 2nd down. It's Dak. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
22 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
1st and 10.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
He's going nowhere. loses yardage on that play.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Here's 1st and 10. Now this looks like a design run. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
In motion, Lamb. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
47.
On third down, Prescott. Throw on the run is complete. And he's in. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Prescott now.
Oh my God.
Quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift.
Thank you.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs.
First down.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That one taken in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
Well, we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, 47. Yeah. Hey, Jim.
Prescott on first down. This one is caught by and he's going to be taken down at the 37. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
7-yard line.
Here we go, 47. Hey, here we go. Hey, 48. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Prescott. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
Look at that.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to take over here at their own 22.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. On play action, it's Mahomes.
That was stupid pass.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
At the 20-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
15-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Important moment here, 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take 1.
They put Pickens in motion.
Here we go, 47.
You should have never said
Is
that.
complete. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
3 yards.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
That's taken in, and he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. Second down, goal to go. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Needing to convert here on 3rd and inches.
Ready? Ready, ready, ready.
Now this is going to be a design run. They run, keep it, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
They'll drop to throw. He'll swing that out wide. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the drive for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
And this connection is just a thing of beauty, and sometimes you get so caught up in these timing routes and clear outs and rubs and all that sort of stuff, Mike. But really what happens so much in this league is just good old-fashioned pass game. Throw it up, run under it, and that connection is really what we saw here. That thing's in the air, a good 65 yards, and that's the definition of a big strike, and it goes for 6.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47. Under. There we go, going to 53.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
2nd down, Prescott. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are right back in this one.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest...
It is time for some football. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium in Indy. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go is the kicker, Michael Badgley. And here we go from Indy. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Lofts it deep right side. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Track 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Jones from his end zone. Throw right side finds Pittman. All he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4.
It's a pickup of 3.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Once more into the hands of Pittman. And they're not going to stop him until he gets out to that 16-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. For big yards on the right side. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
2nd down carry for Taylor. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Jones now on 3rd down. Has his man. That's there looking from Penn State. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26. 1st down, throw by Jones. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
Second and 10 now. Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Here he goes, third and long. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
On fourth down, it's Jones. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Pistol now for Mahomes. He's going to try another deep one here.
Damn.
And he hauls in the interception. Nick Cross has it. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, Taylor. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of 1. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They'll be set up with 3rd and only 1. And he's out from up there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Quick pass left side. And that short gain is enough for them to set it down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals. Buffalo 18.
Jones setting up the play action.
Yes.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Drew Tranquil with the pick. And he's going to take this one back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. Heads up play from the linebacker there to take a short, innocent pass and just turn it into a major highlight for him and his guys.
And I know people are watching that going, how in the world the quarterback not see that linebacker?
Yeah.
But sometimes, Kate, your focus is so much on the safeties, the nickel, the corner. You just take for granted you could fit that ball in. And that linebacker said, not on my watch.
Warren with the return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Jones trying again after the pick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on 3rd.
Oh, no.
Has a man downfield. It's Pittman. And he's going to be hauled down to the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Colts start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 15.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
It's 3rd down.
3rd and long for Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain of 16
Well,
yards.
3rd and 15. You don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. First down throw, Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. This play goes for 36. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Chiefs.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Ooh,
Yo, bro, I've been
and
frustrated.
unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit.
And 10 from the 21. Throwing again, Mahomes. Has it at the 7. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points. Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
Warren with the return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
19 tight. 19 tight. Set.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
They send a man in motion. They do go for it. Here's Jones. That's on target to Pierce. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
39-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. To throw again, it's Jones. Trying for the deep ball. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. But you know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly, but the catch moves him to the 48. One play in, Brock, in this drive is already in enemy territory. Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
Offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting a completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
I wanted
down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Just before halftime,
I don't know if it's
timeout
Eddie
taken.
or if it's the game,
Timeout
but
Indianapolis.
nah,
That's in
I'm
seconds.
convinced it's just Eddie.
And they still have one in their pocket for what's
Can't make
left of
those
this half.
tackles, bro.
The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the left hash, this will be from 50. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Rocco leading. Cut 19.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
Liking 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. 19 light.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. And this one is launched downfield. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception yet another one count.
And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
This game be exposing me.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. Gets the first inside the 45. And he gets this down to the 38. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A counter give here to Pacheco. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its 2nd. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. Buying some time left. Completes this one to Gray. And he gets back to the line, but no more. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Butker knocks it through. And that extends their lead to 14. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
first down throw by Jones.
Turn around, nigga. This game is cheap.
Complete inside the 35. They get 28 out of that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis
I mean,
first
I
down.
could have got that, but I swear to God, if that was me, that's a
It's
pick.
a new set of downs for him at the
User
32.
AI. Yo, bro, he refused to turn around. What the fuck is going on?
19 Tiger, 19 Panther 11, Panther 11.
Jones on first down. That one connects. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Quick throw left side, complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts now within one score in the fourth. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys.
And he'll get into the end zone to make this a one-score game in the fourth quarter.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Colts take a timeout. That's their last one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Put the body on the line for his team. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Chiefs leading by 6. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Yellow. What's that?
Right back to Pacheco.
Yo, bro, this game is
Now he
cheap,
continues to
bro.
find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
I go on, Eddie.
Hunt trying things up the gut. And tackled just in time to prevent that.
Hold on, I ain't gonna lie. I need some Kool-Aid. I might drink some Kool-Aid real quick.
A live look at the well-known Lucas Oil Stadium here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And here we go from Indy. Taylor to return. It's going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space.
Okay.
Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
I'll say it again, Kate. I love these new kickoff rules. This is exactly what we all wanted to see. All of us understood the safety concerns with the kickoff, but we did not want to see this explosive, game-changing play out of the game, and we did. And in fact, in this one, we got to see it right from the jump.
They kick the running back in motion. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Taylor trying the left side. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
He's taken down at the
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Get it. Ready.
Richardson on 3rd. It's caught. Warren. He's across the 20, still going. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
Check the Eagles. Check the Eagles.
First and 10 at the 13-yard
And in motion out of the slot. Now a toss play. Taylor. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Ben.
I didn't see that.
Defense had a chance to plan, now defending this 2-point try.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Colts 6, Chiefs nothing. Mike Badgley set to kick off.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. He's going to field this at the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Yo, bro, this game tweaking, bro. What the fuck going on?
Chiefs coming up to the line here. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. To the air, Mahomes. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. Pistol now for Mahomes. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes on first and 10.
Come on, man.
And downfield, he's got it. Gets it all the way down to the red zone. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. In the red zone on first. Flushed out of the pocket. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chiefs tie it up late in the first. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt. Okay? You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Surprising that he wasn't out there to break the tie with a point after, as he gets out there now to kick this off. Taylor to return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They've got a man in motion. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass.
You get that. You get
He
it.
steps in and makes the interception. And the Chiefs get the football on the first turnover of the contest.
The Chiefs. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
This our last play of the quarter.
You know what's funny? I knew he was going to do this dumb shit.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes.
You need
Put
to do?
everything he's got behind it.
I got God on my
He's
team.
got it inside the 10. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Andy Reid sending in that call quick. They are going for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the two-point.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And he's got it. Cut the end zone. So the touchdown and the 2-point pass break the tie. Give them an 8-point lead. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 14-6 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Butker on now to kick this one away. Taylor to return. He's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Working quickly here. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field.
Come on. You just standing there. I didn't click that button.
Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that 1st down. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for the Colts.
1st down throw here from Richardson. Down the field. He's got Pierce. Well, the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. Working quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
From the red zone now. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
Complete to Jonathan
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. It's a gain of 1 big yard, Brock, because that sets him up with 1st and goal. Time now taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Now Richardson to throw. They set up the screen. It's Pittman out wide. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Colts facing 2nd and 10.
Old lady always
Cup 19, Cup 19.
Honestly, I don't got no.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Buffalo 18.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
I don't care if you there,
one
nigga.
deep to the left.
Inside
the 30. We will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Working inside the red zone. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned.
Phone did.
That's 6 in the end.
I mean, broke my charger. Got the nerve to take the other charge. Like, I don't.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Oh, man, stress level.
Taylor to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
19 tight.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And Richardson brings things to a halt with enough for that 1st down. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the lines.
1st down.
To the air on this 1st down. Richardson connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
Right there. All right, he caught that.
That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That's another Colts 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson.
Oh, man, why the wrong nigga? Oh, yeah.
This is picked up by the Chiefs. So
Oh, yeah, he mad. He about to quit. He's
doing
gonna
so in
quit.
a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go pitch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Kansas City.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes.
1st down.
Taking a deep shot here.
You know what's
That is
crazy? I
incomplete.
forgot I had
Down
him
to
in
13
the
seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right.
Damn.
Tried to float that one in,
Get that
and
nigga.
defender's there for the
Get that
interception.
nigga.
And the Colts get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Working now from the gun.
Yeah.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? ODB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. You've got to find a completion right there.
Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the 2nd half. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. First and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bobcats. 18.
Richardson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
From the red zone on first. And he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts start the second half with some needed points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
They give it to the back of his own read. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that, he's pushed backwards to the 5.
29, Colts 15.
Maybe a little panic here. Maybe they feel like they have to, down 2 scores. Look at this, lining up for the onside kick here in the 3rd. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the 3rd quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did you say no?
No. No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
A second down run by Pacheco. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He was brought down.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Back to Pacheco here on 2nd. Good running there to get around 6. And they've got 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Go with Hunt on the run. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Pick up of a couple, and after 3 straight stops, they're up against 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Chiefs nearing a win here with a 14-point lead. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. For an easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one doesn't make the landing zone, so this drive's going to start at the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick.
Cup 19. Here we go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Taylor going downfield, it's caught. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 21-yard gain. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
He'll work against the blitz. Buying some time right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Colts, 1st down.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Come on, 18, Pioneer, Panthership.
2nd and 10, again it's Richardson. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get it back to within 2 possessions. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Once more now, it's Richardson. And he gets in for the 2. Successful conversion there, but it's still a 9-point deficit. Still a 2-possession game.
32, Colts 23.
Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got 3rd down now coming up. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. He'll make a big play on the ground. And he has Forces the Chiefs first down there, Brock, and the celebration can begin as they can run out the clock now on this one. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
First and 10 at the 28.
I knew I played that nigga twice. I know it wasn't bugging. God damn, bro. Let's just start this shit. This shit lagging.
Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Vegas. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hey, 43, yellow.
First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick second and long. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
A gain of 17 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
Oh, my God.
Pressure comes and down he goes. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. We were wondering what they would do defensively to disrupt Patrick Mahomes. Sacking him on the first drive, that's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
So here's a 3rd and 14. He's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Now Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the Raiders' 38-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Here's a 2nd and 5, 18-yard line.
18 yards on the play. And a Kansas City
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Now he's going to step up and run. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes.
Oh, what?
The timing of good off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
The throw right side taken in by the tight end Gray. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. The Chiefs with the football as we start the 2nd quarter. As they go to work on a 1st and goal. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That's caught.
Oh, you got the
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hunt is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good job of matching up defensively because to me, they looked like they were just in their base 3-4 package. You need bigger bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
He was brought down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's Smith. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Gino going to hand it to Jeanty. And he's swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 37. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Vegas, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
49, flip it off, 49. Hey, we got to line. Hey, finish up.
Smith now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Oh, my God.
A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
They have their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Hey, here we go, hey. We're ready to get set up. We're good.
Now a handoff to Jeanty. fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Check 58.
Here's Smith. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5.
A good scheme and an early win for this pass rush. They got back there before he could work through his entire progression and ended that play early.
Hey, let's go Wednesday. On Wednesday. Middle.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on 4th down. They snap it to Smith. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now Gino. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw, Smith.
He's
This
right
out to
side.
Genty. And he is in.
Right side.
Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty from 6 yards away. And the Raiders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. And Mahomes will do it himself. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Oh, man.
Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Now Smith. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, 73 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14, Chiefs 7. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They'll come to the line here, needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Oh, this game's cheating.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football
lucky I'm
now
tired
in
right now.
excellent field
It's
position.
past my bedtime. Oh, no. This nigga here is comical.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Comical.
On the give, Genty. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help.
Losing yardage back in the 35. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
This is really impressive because when the offenses are running RPOs, things move very quickly. Fake, ball's out of his hands, and they're trying to hit him in the gaps downfield. And instead, the defender reacts so well that he makes a play on it, and the ball falls incomplete.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Now on fourth down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. Here we go on fourth. Smith. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Raiders try it on fourth down.
Yeah, that's my boy.
It'll be a turnover.
That's my boy. After I beat this ass, I'm going to go play with my son. I ain't going to lie. I don't like that. I don't like the way that came out. I take that back. I don't like the way that came out at all. Nothing. I take it back. Nothing.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Don't worry about
really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And
it's just touchdown.
Today's NFL, if the passing
I hope
game
you
isn't
heard that.
working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success. And we see another pitching catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And again, it's Mahomes.
It's over. I was just saying that in my head. Oh my God.
Kansas City touchdown.
You should just let me go to sleep in peace. Why you had to talk shit? You probably would have got the dub.
Away from tying this ball game here, the final moments of the third
You probably
quarter.
got this dub.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Now I gotta beat you up and then play some 2K.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
All right. Let's do another one.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. To throw with Smith. Now he's going to step up and
right there.
He's got it in, complete. Down the right sideline. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Genty with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the third quarter. Carlson now to add the extra point.
Oh, yeah. That's what we needed right there. I was thinking about that this whole time.
Boy, the tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along?
Yo, I'm tired of them, dude.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look back and repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Mahomes going to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. No gain on the screen there in second down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Yeah. He'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion.
Shut the fuck
up. So they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Chiefs. First down. It's a gain of 6. And a first down.
On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now that there's a mental play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be close to a first down as he gets this to the Raiders' 42.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more of a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Well, the black hole and everyone in Vegas on their feet. Here's 3rd down now. Now Mahomes. And he is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
So that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 12-yard line. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch, and precious time ticking off the clock. 12 yards between them and the end zone. 2nd and 10.
Yeah. He was just harassing my man. What the fuck?
Are on the field. Let's see about the call. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they can afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Now 1st and goal. Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to run with Hunt. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. And barring a extra point can win this football game.
Well, that's the one they had to have.
That's what you said, right? I hope I said it right.
I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory.
Is it over now? That's what I meant to say. Scary ass, bum ass nigga. I'm about to go get on 2K with my boy. I'm gonna highlight y'all niggas. I don't even know why. It's only 12 o'clock. I feel like it's 2 o'clock. I ain't going front.